Did you know stress can mimic serious diseases? Today, we dive into the enigma of stress and how it's silently ruining your health. Stress, the invisible foe we all grapple with, is much more than just a mental burden. It's a shapeshifter, with the ability to manifest physically, often camouflaging itself as severe health issues. Imagine a headache that's not just a headache, stomach issues that aren't due to last night's dinner, but rather stress in disguise. Picture this, a man, let's call him John. John was a healthy individual, or so he thought, until he was blindsided by a misdiagnosis of a serious ailment. The actual culprit, chronic stress. It's easy to overlook stress as a minor inconvenience, but the reality is far from it. Stress has a profound impact on our bodies, and it's high time we acknowledge it. Could this be you? Let's unpack the science of stress. To understand the full impact of stress, we've delved into peer-reviewed studies and consulted with top experts. The findings? Quite enlightening and somewhat alarming. Stress, it seems, is a master of disguise, often mimicking other serious health conditions. That pounding headache. It might not be just a headache. Upset stomach? It could be more than last night's dinner. The culprit could be stress, silently wreaking havoc on your health. In our investigation, we've discovered that stress doesn't play fair. It messes with our hormones, our heart, our digestion, even our sleep. But here's the kicker. Stress is not all bad. It's our body's way of responding to any kind of demand or threat, a survival mechanism. But when it becomes chronic, that's where the problems start. Now let's tackle some myths. A common one? Stress is all in your head. Well, not quite. Stress is a whole body experience. It affects your heart rate, blood pressure, and even your immune system. It's not just an abstract concept, it's a physical reality. So how do we cope? There's no one-size-fits-all solution. It could be a calming yoga session, a brisk walk in the park, or simply a quiet moment with a cup of tea. But remember, these are only partial solutions, the tip of the iceberg. We've also had a chat with a public health expert who shed light on how societal factors, like workplace stress and lack of support systems, can exacerbate individual stress levels. It's a vicious cycle. Societal stresses increase individual stress, which in turn feeds back into societal stress. But managing stress isn't just about individual actions, it's also about addressing the societal factors at play. It's about demanding healthier work environments, advocating for mental health support, and fostering a society that understands and respects the importance of mental well-being. It's about making stress management a collective effort because, after all, we're all in this together. While managing stress starts with us, the fight against it extends far beyond our personal lives. I've found solace in daily mindfulness exercises, but this is just one piece of a larger puzzle. To truly combat stress, we must address the systemic issues that exacerbate it. It's heartening to see advocacy groups such as the American Institute of Stress and Mental Health America working tirelessly to educate and support diverse communities grappling with uneven stress burdens. They offer a wealth of resources, from support groups to affordable therapy options, as well as guides on understanding and asserting your rights against workplace stress. Let's remember, the fight against stress isn't a solitary one. It's a collective endeavor that calls for unity, empathy, and action. It's about sharing our stories, our struggles, and our victories. It's about demanding better from our employers, our policymakers, and ourselves. The fight against stress is both personal and societal. By sharing information and advocating for better policies, we can all contribute to this health activism. The science is clear, and so are the lived experiences. Stress is a serious health issue we need to address. It's not just about the pounding headaches, sleepless nights, or the constant fatigue. No, it's about our lives, our health, and our happiness. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your hidden stress story? How has it impacted your health, your relationships, your life? It's time to bring these stories into the light. Your story has power. It can inspire change. It can inspire action. But we don't stop at sharing stories. We push for better. We demand better mental health policies, better support systems, and better understanding. We advocate for a world where stress is recognized for what it truly is, a health hazard. So, share your hidden stress story in the comments below, and share this video if you believe in better mental health policies. Together, we can make a difference.